What are the difference between noun and a pronoun, a verb and an adverb, and adjectives, and all of these things part of the speech? That's what we're going to talk about today. So hi there! Thank you for watching my video presentation. And now we're going to talk about the part of speech, and it's going to give you a quick rundowns and give you also an examples.
So the first part of a speech is noun. So when we say noun, in Filipino we call it pangalan. Noun is a word that is the name of something such as a person, animal, place, things, quality, idea, or action. A term for person, whether proper name, gender, title, or class. So example here are look, mother, teacher, friend. So for animals, it's whether proper name, species, gender, or class. So for example here is monkey, elephant, horse, etc. A term for a place, whether proper names, physical location, or general locale. Example is here is yard, home, school, city, park, and zoo. Noun can be singular or plural, concrete or abstract. It can also function in different roles within a sentence. So for example, a noun can be a subject, direct object, indirect object, subject complement, or subject of preposition. All nouns can be classified into two groups of nouns. So, common or proper nouns. Proper nouns refers to the individual names of a person, place, or things. So for example, might includes Barcelona for the place, Leonardo da Vinci for the name of a person, or Toyota Corolla for the name of a things. The next one is common noun. Common noun are more generalized by comparison, and they can be further divided into abstract, collective, compound, countable concrete, uncountable concrete, and verbal. Common nouns are the words that refers most generally things like country, evening, laughter, puppy, and umbrella. Proper nouns always start with capital letter, while common nouns do not. So the second part of a speech is pronoun. In Filipino, panghalip. A pronoun is a type of word that replaces a noun, which is called antecedent. Pronoun are words like she, you, him, them, this, and who, to name a few. Pronouns are short words that can do anything that nouns can do, and it is one of the building blocks of a sentence. So for example here in the sentence, Carol likes apple. So the specific proper noun Carol can be replaced with the pronoun she. So ang mangyayari magiging she likes apples. So the third part of speech is verb. In Filipino, pandiwa. Verb is the main part of a sentence or phrases. It is the action words in a sentence that describes what the subject is doing along with ours. A verb must agree with its subject in number, both are singular or both are plural. Example of a verb are eat, sleep, and sit. Verb also takes different forms to express tense. There is a main verb and sometimes one or more helping verb. For example, she can sing. So the word sing is the main verb, can is the helping verb. Another example, Giancarlo walked to the store. So in this sentence, the word walked is the verb that shows an action. It happens in the past, so it is the past tense verb. So the fourth part of speech is adjectives. In Filipino, pang-uri. It is a word used to describe or modify a noun or pronoun. So example of these are beautiful, tall, genuine, and oily. They may also name qualities of all kinds like for example huge, red, angry, tremendous, unique, rare, etc. An adjective usually comes right before noun. So example, a red dress, 15 people. When an adjectives follow a linking verb such as be or seem, it is called predicate adjectives. So for example, the worker seems happy. Some adjectives describes qualities that can exist in different amounts or degree. Next part of speech is adverb. In Filipino, pang-abay. An adverb refers to a word or phrase that modifies an adjective, a verb, or another adverb. It may express how an action is done, how often it happens, or the exact location. Lots of adverbs that tells us how the verb is performed and with ly. In these examples, the adverb tells us how the verb is performed. Example, he walked quickly. In this example, walked is the verb, and the adverb is the word quickly, describes how the verb was done. Understanding adverb is a little more complicated than that though. Not all adverb tell us how verb is done. It tells us who, when, where, why, how often, or how much the action is performed. Here are some examples of adverb modifying verb. For how, he ran quickly. For when, he ran yesterday. For where, he ran here. For how often, he ran daily. So the next part of speech is preposition, or in Filipino, pang-ukol. A preposition is a word to link nouns, pronouns, or phrases to other words within a sentence. They act to connect the people, objects, time, and location of a sentence. Prepositions are usually short words, or they are normally placed directly in front of nouns. In some cases, you'll find preposition in front of gerund verbs. These are three types of prepositions including time preposition, place preposition, and direction preposition. Time prepositions are those such as before, after, during, and until. Basic examples of this preposition includes at, on, in, before, and after. So for example, I was born on July 4th, 1982. Place preposition are those indicating position such as around, between, against. To confuse matters a bit, the most common prepositions to indicate time, on, at, in, are also the most common preposition to indicate position. So for example, the cat is on the table. Direction preposition are those indicative of direction such as across, up, and down. Each type of preposition is important. The most commonly used preposition of movement is to, which usually serve to highlight that there is movement towards a specific destination. So for example, he has gone on vacation to France. She went to the bowling alley every Friday last summer. So the seventh part of speech is conjunction. In Filipino, we call it pangatnig. Conjunction refers to the words that are used to connect two sentences or two clauses together. It is one of the 8 part of speech in English, and its examples includes but, however, although, and or and nor. For example, he bought a book and a pen. Second example, you can meet at my house or at my office. The conjunction can either be a single word or a group of a word known as compound conjunction. Examples of single word conjunctions are but, and, because, yet, since, unless, etc. For example, in a sentence, he studies biology because he wants to become a doctor. Examples of compound conjunction: as long as far as well as, in order to, even if, so that, etc. The usage of compound conjunction in sentences. So for example, you live a happy life as long as you think optimistically. Number 2, always speak the truth in order to avoid problems in life. So the last part of speech is interjunction. In Filipino, padamdam. It is a word, phrases, or sentences that expresses emotion. meanings, or feelings. These emotion words precede punctuation marks, which are most often but not always exclamation points. So for example, rats, my research paper is late. This emotion word doesn't mean that there are rodents running around. Instead, it is expressing frustration and disappointment at missing a due date. Interjections can also come after any part of speech, such as verb, adjective, or noun. For example, I tried my birthday cake and yuck, it wasn't any good. That example explains disgust for how the cake tastes.
Look how she doing that thing. Boom, bum, feeling the drum. Boom,